Don't panic. I'm advising someone today. We are living in a system that shows a lot of fears now, anxiety, panic. How, when, where, níbo la fẹ́ dorí kọ, níbo la fẹ́ fojú sí, kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Iṣẹ́ ni o, everybody is under one pressure or the other. Báwo lẹ ṣe máa mọ̀? Ẹ̀yin ẹ jáde síta kẹ́ wò bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe wò tẹ́ bá rí wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì, tẹ́ bá wọn wọ mọ́tò tàbí tẹ́ ń kọjá lọ, ẹ rí ìkorò ojú lójú gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ní àkókò tá a wà yìí. I have brought a word to you. Don't panic. Something may happen today that shocks you. Diesel, petrol, rice, ẹ̀wà, èlùbọ́, everything. Kọ́tẹ́nu ń jẹ. There are things that would make you feel like kí ló dé, ta ni mo ṣẹ̀, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Hear me. Don't panic. God anticipated it. There is no time there is a famine that God does not know about. There's an adage that says that if a tree or a leaf falls out of a tree, the Creator knows about it. God anticipated what is happening now, not only in Nigeria, because it's a global thing, even in your life. God anticipated your crisis, your challenges. Don't let it sink your soul. If you say, because I don't have money, I'm not going to brush my teeth. If you have money, you will not be able to laugh. You'll not be able to smile. One thing I'm very confident about is a season. Rainy season, dry season, every season will come and go. I promise you, and I know that this season will come and it will go. And you will experience a new season. You will see a new day. You will have the privilege of looking at today that I'm talking. I remember several years ago, I was in a storm. It was as if the storm was going to drown me. I will not lie to you. I find it difficult to believe I will come out. I will survive. But you know what I normally say? I'm coming out. I'm not dying like this. I'll be relevant. My voice will be heard. I will always open my mouth to say what I want to see. You are hearing me today. Your son, your daughter, everything around you is not speaking what you want to see. Say what you want to see. Call the things that are not as if though they were. Speak your future to existence. I know what I'm saying. Speak your future. The future of your finance, the future of your children, the future of your purpose. Whatever it is that is your future, speak it to existence. Don't let anybody tell you another thing. When I say anybody, I'm talking about your inside. Everything about you, speak it to existence. That is how to survive. If you keep saying what you don't want to see, you will see it though. Oh, ọmọ yìí, ṣé ò ní pa mí? Don't say that again. You, my son, you will become somebody. You are going to be great. You will fulfill destiny. You will see greatness. The goodness of God is your portion in the land of the living. Say what you want to see. That is what I'm saying today. Don't panic. Listen to me very well. Remember that Satan is merely an ex-employee of heaven. Everything that the devil is using, he's not using a new weapon. The weapon of discouragement, the weapon of bitterness, the weapon of kí gbogbo ẹ̀ dàrú kó dàrú bí ẹsẹ̀ mi fẹ́ sọ. Yam pepper scatter. It's the same method. But one thing is sure, God is the one behind the scene of your life, shaking the scene and you don't see. Even if it's now the devil that is behind the scene of your life. You know what God said to Job? Job, wò mí dáadáa, wò dáadáa, má fọwọ́ kan ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Báwo kú iṣẹ́ ò tán? Tẹ́mi bá wà ìrètí wà. I know some people, if you know how many people have sent me text messages about hunger in the last 1 week. Hey, I'm scared. And you know how many people I'm feeding already. So if you ask me for food and I said I can't help at the moment, it's not wickedness. So my hands, my leg, my head is full. Please, can I say this to everyone here? if you are listening to me today, don't shut the bowels of your mercy towards anybody now. Àsìkò ilé, àsìkò ilé. Ṣùgbọ́n fún èmi àti fún ìwọ, á dẹ̀ wá lára, á tù wá lára, á di ohun ìtàn. But please, don't panic. Don't have high blood pressure. Don't have stroke. Don't give yourself unnecessary headache. This season will come and go. And it came to pass. It has not come to stay. It has come to pass. Appreciate that, and please be hopeful. I just brought this word of hope to everyone listening to Shematters today. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. This is Shematters on Fresh FM 105.9, right in the city of Ibadan. Ẹ̀yin ará Ìbàdàn, I celebrate you. You don't know how much energy I have, knowing that this ministry is touching you, this messages is making impact. I was somewhere this week, ojú tì mí pé kí ló dé, Shematters. We took pictures. I really appreciate all my fans on Shematters, Fresh FM 105.9. My name is Olufunke Adetuberu. Can I still sing this song to you again? Please, premarital counseling ṣe pàtàkì o. I'm going to read something to you today. You are going to laugh. Well, you may not laugh, but it's something that really made me to laugh. A lot of people are in relationship, and the next thing they do is to have fantasies, to have a picture of the kind of a woman they want. Can I quickly say this to us? There's no reason for love. If you say, I love this girl because she has she's lepacious, she's 6 figure 8, and something happened, tó bá bímọ ẹyọ kan báyìí gbòsà, ó di figure 9 times 9, ó ti di figure 9 lọ́nà mẹ́fà. Everything ti fẹ́ sí. So what will happen? Wàá ló fẹ́ mọ́ àbí? Oh, this girl, I like her straight. Her legs is straight. Straight leg. Wow. And something happened. God forbid. There's an accident and her legs had to be amputated. What happens? Oh, wow. This girl, I like her skin. She glows. Her skin is beautiful. And suddenly, one allergy, one pregnancy just came and brought some spots to all her face. So what happens? You dump her. You see now that you better know that what makes a man or a woman to be loved and to love a man is beyond the physical. Don't get me wrong. There must be a physical attraction, but all your convictions must not be based on only physical attractions. All your convictions must not just be that figure 8, lepacious, her shape, her skin, her legs. Anything can happen. And when those things happened, what happens? You begin to get depressed, discouraged, and you end up not being happy. So we are looking at some virtues that must be looked into before you say I do. Let me read this to you. I saw this on Facebook. I had disappointment on relationship issue. Please, I need a serious relationship. What he's saying is that he saw me on Facebook and he knows that maybe I will help. That's why he's asking me this question. He gave me some serious jam examinations. I need a serious relationship. I'm a working class guy, but need chocolate and working class lady who is looking ready for marriage in the next 7 months. Hey, Mashi break it down. She should be a God-fearing lady. The lady should not be slim nor fat. Please, I'll be very grateful if I get such a lady. My name is so. Of course, I'm not going to say the name. I respect people's privacy. No name, no face, no identity. I'm a graduate, average tall man. I'm also a Christian. And I need a Christian lady too. Thanks so much. May God help you too and grant all your requests. Wow. Ẹni yìí ò dá nǹkan mọ̀ o. Let me tell you something. Marriage. Let me describe marriage as this. It's like going to the market. You want to buy something in black market. Ọjà òkùnkùn, ìgbéyàwó. Or let me put it this way. You know, àwọn òyìnbó ni mo mọ̀ pé tán bá fún wọn ní gift, wọ́n á ṣí lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. In Africa, we were not trained to open any gift that is given to us openly. We are actually trained to come home, sit down, and start opening gifts one after the other. But when you give a white man gift, hey, thank you, thanks for my gift, appreciate it, I'll open it now. And you know, it will just open it and begin to look into the gift. Oh, thanks a lot. They'll give you a hug or a peck. That's when you both for you, a white man. Where marriage is like somebody giving you a gift in Africa and you wrap it. It's wrapped already. And you come home and open it. Some, you will meet snake inside that gift. Some, it is cobra. Some, it is doll, beautiful. Some, it is dog. Some, it is elephant or lion. That's the way everybody is wrapped before they go into marriage relationship. I used to say that everybody is an actor, is an actress in courtship. James Bond, Eddie Murphy, Jackie Chan, Muyiwa Adekola, you know they are actors. Baba Suwe, Baba Salah, to his blessed memory. These are actors that we know. Everyone that goes into relationship, they are all actors and actresses. As a matter of fact, any year go more. Most people that goes into marriage, they don't know that goes into marriage. They don't even know who they are. They cannot predict themselves. They don't know what will happen when something happens. They don't know how to react to infidelity, how to react to talking to your ex, how to react to somebody shouting at you, how to react to somebody saying something to you that you don't like. Everybody does not know. Nobody knows, in all honesty, how to react, how to act in a situation. Meaning that you that is going into marriage, you don't even know yourself. Because marriage is a mirror. Ẹlòmíì sọ fún mi sẹ́ pé òun ò mọ̀ pé òun máa ń bínú until tó ń lu ìyàwó òun. That is marriage for you. Marriage will bring out the beast out of your beauty. It will bring out your nature that you don't even know exists. Marriage will bring it out. The reason why marriage will bring it out is because you have different backgrounds, different exposure, different upbringings, different perspective to life. Ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ la kọ́ wa, la mọ̀ wá, la mọ̀ wá. Mo ti máa ń sọ 14 people ló ń lọ́nu marriage that you don't know. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mọ́mì yín ṣe sí dáàdì yín pátápátá ló ń lọ́nu marriage yín. Your experience growing up, whether verbal abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, financial abuse, spiritual abuse, it goes into your future with you. And all these things are going into marriage relationship. And when things like this goes into marriage relationship, what happens? You begin to display and show off what is inside of you. And when you start showing those things off, there's a problem with the person you are meeting. So if your standard is this, I'm so sorry. I said it before at the inception of the program. I said there's no reason for love. I need a serious relationship. I'm a working class guy, but I need a chocolate and a working class lady. It's good to have, chocolate, working class lady, somebody you want. Listen, don't get me wrong. you must have the picture of the person you want to marry in mind, because you must like the person. I've told you before, maybe on this one of the episodes, and you will laugh. We were at the conference, it was in the US, and we have a lady, she's also a guest speaker, and she started saying, you guys need to meet my husband, you need to meet my husband, you need to meet my honey pie. I wish she never did that, drew all our attentions to her husband. So by the time her husband was coming, honestly speaking, we were anticipating, I'm not lying, to see a man that is different. I mean, she just drew our attention to the man. Unfortunately for us, the man showed up when we were at the dining table. Guess what? That man, me exaggerate o. Allah can bless exaggeration. I can't impress you and get depressed. I can't be talking on the radio and be feeling bad that I've said something I'm not supposed to say. No. I don't do that. When that woman's husband showed up, oh my days. When she showed up, the lips of that man is like 25 lips put together. Tọ́ba ní èyàn elétè. Báwo ni Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ yẹn o? Tiporo, that's the word. Her husband lips was like 10 of us put together. And honestly, all of us, we just dropped our heads down and dropped the spoon, and we were quiet. There was a minute silence at the conference dining session. That tells you something. Now, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What everybody is shutting down for, 1 minute silent for, not talking, just wondering, madam, eba ti dákẹ́ nu yín now, kí lẹ gbé síta yìí. It is what somebody is dying for. Beauty is actually in the eye of the beholder. You need to understand that. So I'm not saying you should not have a standard. You should not have a picture of the person you want to marry. But one thing I don't want you to do is don't let it be your 100% yardstick, because anything can happen to that chocolate color. That is one. Looking good is relative. If I say looking good is this and your own looking good is not that, listen to me today. What makes a man handsome, makes a man beautiful, is inside, is not outside. Every other beauty will fade. Beauty fades. The only beauty that comes strong and lasts long is an inner beauty, both in male and in females. And we are living in a generation where nobody is conscious of inner beauty again. We spend so much money on cosmetic. As we are buying powder, we are bleaching. Honestly, I was somewhere this week. I need to say this, Jare. Sheboro beauty muso. I met 2 elderly women. Wọ́n ti bó gbogbo skin wọn tán pátápátá. Ojú wọn dàbí ṣàkì, black and squeezed. The hand is funny. The legs are gone. For what? They are pursuing external beauty, abi? I don't know if your children, the way I raised my own children, they can confront me or anything. Straight up, mommy, what's going on in your skin? Why are you looking like this? What happened? Did you change your cream? They say it. That's the way I raised everybody around me, to be able to confront me and comfort me. You know why? Should I be honest with you? Ara lé ló máa mọ̀ lámòdì, ọ̀tọ̀ ní nǹkan tára tá máa pè. If by the time you use your life, you have used your life to use cream, and at the end of the day, you are now having skin cancer. So what is the essence of the beauty? And moreover, every day you shout, you nag your husband. Your children cannot say, I want to be like my mom. I've seen men that bleaches, so it's not just women. Don't get me wrong. I'm just focusing on women because this is Shematters. One thing I want you to know is this. There's a beauty that does not fade. and that is that inner beauty. And please, men, I'm not saying you should not look for figure 8, I'm not saying you should not look for six packs, I'm not saying you should not look for dark, tall and handsome. I'm not saying you should not look for working class lady. I'm telling you now, make sure you look for virtues, inner beauty, internal virtue, something that will stand the test of time. The test of time must be tested. There's something we call the test of time. There's something we call the process of time. There's a way time does things to us. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé ẹ má worry, ẹ calm down. Àkókò ó kọ, ìgbà á kọ. There are things that we learn with time, and the only thing that stands the test of time is virtue, is character. It is beyond sori tó bá rí ó pupa ìṣó, ó pupa yò, tó bá rí ó dúdú bí egbin. They are beautiful. But listen to me. I'm breaking my brother's question on my question on the question the person asked me on Facebook new. The next question is, who is looking ready for marriage in the next 7 months? Hey, do you know that in courtship you know few, in marriage you know the rest? Don't ever rush into marriage. Courtship season, courtship time is a time of adapting, adjusting, knowing each other. When it's time to court, I don't believe in dating, I believe in courtship. The time of courtship is a time you look at yourselves, understand the nature, the virtue, the vices, the likes, the unlikes. Is a time of courtship. Is a time to ask questions. Kí ló fẹ́ jẹ́? Kí ló fẹ́ dà? Kí ni ìran ẹ? What is your vision? If a man, I used to tell young ladies, don't marry a man because he has television. Marry him because he has a vision. Because vision will buy him television. I've noticed so many people, all they do is everything. One continue. Listen to me. Follow me on Instagram page. My handle is funkeadetuberu. Join me on YouTube. If you want to listen to this episode, maybe you've missed any of the episode, go to the YouTube. My YouTube channel is funkeadetuberu. Like, subscribe, and listen. If you are going through a lot, you want to ask questions. The question to ask is just, what do I do? How do I go about it? Don't worry, you are free to ask me such questions only on text, voice note, or WhatsApp. Please don't call that number. The number to voice note, to WhatsApp, to text is 080-232-42389. 080-232-42389. Do you know something? When it comes to courtship, it's not a time to start having premarital sex. That is my standard. I don't have problems with you if your standard allows for premarital sex. But let me tell you something. That is why, even in Christian faith, I notice that most courtship, they break on time. You know what? The man is not looking forward to anything. There's no rubber to tear. He's not anticipating the night of the wedding. There's no honey again in the moon. Marriage is honorable. Bed undefiled. That is my standard. Warmongers, adulterers, God will judge. That is my standard. You are free to have your standard. Let me say this to you. The worst gift God gave to man is the gift of choice. You make your choice makes you. We are products of our choices. So he has given you the privilege to choose ye this day whom you will serve. Choose. So it is your choice. But for the sake of people that are listening to me, my audience, people that wants me to tell them the truth and my standard, that is the reason why I'm saying this. I'm not saying this to condemn you or to judge you. Honestly, I am not. But if you look at it very well, if a man wants to have you in marriage and he has seen finish, they call it see finish. He has seen everything. He might continue. He might say he's no more interested. And let me tell you the truth, if it continues, just know that you are not the only owner of the man. Because if a man sin with you, he will sin against you one day. Let the man know that marriage is for the wedding night. True love waits. True love waits. True love waits for the wedding night. Ìfẹ́ gidi máa dúró de alẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó. Tell the man, if you are bold enough to have sex with me, be bold enough to take me to the altar. It helps your dignity as a woman. Sori virginity ẹ̀yẹn, òun ni Ọlọ́run fi ṣe. Òun ló fi ìwọ̀n sórí ẹ. That your virginity is a price that God puts on your head. Ẹ̀yin teenagers tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi, tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣe ọkùnrin, ẹ má ṣe. Don't let him say, I love you. If you don't give me sex, I will not marry you. Tell him to go. Tell him, ó dalẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó. Till my wedding night, you are not touching my body. You are not kissing me. You are not touching any part of my body. Let him know. He may not like it. Men are naturally visual. You cannot blame them. That's the way they are wired. But a woman that opens her mouth and tell her fiancé or a boyfriend that think, okay, we're going to marry, that, wait, look at me very well. No sex before marriage. Wow. That man, that boy, the honor is going to give to you is raised to power 1 million. O kàn gba honor ni straight. And not that pé òun ṣe lé òun ṣe tọ̀hún, ó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó mean nìyẹn. That's what to stand for. You are not ready to bow or lower your standard. You are not ready to compromise. You are just on point with your choice and your decision, and nothing changes it. Wow. That man, kò sí nǹkan tí òfin ní fẹ́ẹ́fẹ́. He will not mind to pay any price to have you. Do you know Rebecca was a virgin? Tẹ́ bá rí ẹrù tán kó wá fún engagement àti wedding, ó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ, because of the fact that she kept herself. Same with Joseph. He fell in love with Rachel. The man said, my daughters are virgins. 7 years for Jacob. 7 years was like 7 days because of love. Let me tell you something about men today. Ẹ̀yin ọmọbìnrin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi, this is Shematters. Men are hunters. Men are super hunters. They hunt for their prey. They look for their prey. They make sure their prey does not go to another hunter. So tí ọkùnrin ò bá ti lè hold pé this is my prey, kó jẹ́ pé òun ló lọ wá, kò lè value ẹ̀. That's why when you see a woman oyin ọrùn, ọkùnrin dúró sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọkùnrin, ọrùn ẹ̀ ò dúró mọ́, they see you as a whore. Who is a whore? A prostitute. Ìran yìí ó bàjẹ́ débi pé àwọn obìnrin á máa sọ fọ́kùnrin pé àwọn fẹ́ fẹ́ wọn. You are a disgrace and shame to womanhood. Pack yourself together and tell yourself, I have a worth, I have a value. My worth is far above rubies. I'm not going to allow any man to think I'm cheap. I will wait till you come. Tí o bá dẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀, má assume. Where there is no word, there is no contract. I'm telling the youths now. Let him say what he has in mind. Ó kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣeré, ó ń ta sí ẹ, ìwọ náà ti rò pé ó fẹ́ ta sí ẹ ní nonsense. Tó bá ti ń close mọ́ ẹ jù, ask him. Ṣé kò sí kí lẹ fẹ́ o? Be nice. I'm not saying you should be rude. Be nice. And yet ask questions on how or what he wants from you. Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀. Òun ṣe opó gan, root tó jópó. Boaz ó sì ṣe the needful, ó ṣe the right thing. Ó ra ilẹ̀, ó jẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé mọ̀, ó ṣe ìyàwó fún. Opó nìyẹn o. Kò lọ bá pé fẹ́mi náà ò dẹ̀ fẹ́mi, kò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. I'm teaching you how to be dignified. Now, coming back to my brother's question, mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ débi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé ẹ̀rí má kánjú? Tó bá ti kan courtship, ó fẹ́ marry 7 months. Me, I don't believe in a long courtship, and I don't believe in a short courtship either. What I believe is, anytime you are privileged to come together, you are planning to get married, it is a season of discoveries. You know her temperament, you know her strength, you know her weaknesses, vice versa. You know what speaks love to her. You know what speaks love to him. You know what is where he's coming from, where she's coming from. You know the kind of experiences she'd had with her parents. Is she from a broken home? Is she from a separated home? Is she raised by a single parent? All those questions are important. And please, premarital counseling is not a luxury. Hey, love is blind. Marriage is an eye opener. Tí ojú ẹ bá là. Tí ojú ẹ bá là. Ò ní like. I'm telling you the truth. Mo sọ fún wa pé everybody is an actor, is an actress. So 7 months ó ti ń fi ultimatum sí yìí. Tí wọ́n náà ṣe gburu. You rush in, you rush out. You rush in, you rush out. Bí marriage ṣe rí nìyẹn o. When you rush in like that, you rush out. You cannot sit and listen, let me say this. Let me put it this way. Do you know that you have one life to live? Hey. Ayé kan ṣoṣo ló ní láti gbé. You now want to gamble with that life. Ó fẹ́ ta gambling, Baba Ìjẹ̀bú, with that life. You want to play Ludo with that one life. Just one life. Ilé obìnrin ò máa ń pẹ́ ṣú. You know the life of a woman is like a flower that blossoms now, then later it withers. Next week Sunday, August 7, I'll be 59. Ìgbà wo mo 40. Nísìnyí orúnkún mi, àwọn ará ti sọ pé ẹ máa calm down. Kò dàbí ti tẹ́lẹ̀. Jump. Màmá mi á ní tí nǹkan ò bá ṣe o gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe nǹkan. Bí 2 days ago mú láti calm down ni. Ara ò tiẹ̀ ṣe é gbé. Ó ní sinmi ó ti ń dàgbà. That is the life of a woman. A woman is like a flower. Tó máa òdòdó ẹ̀ máa rẹ̀ láàárọ̀. Tó bá ti ń di ìrọ̀lẹ́, a máa rọ̀. Tó bá ti dalẹ̀ á rọ̀ tán. Ṣé ayé kan ṣoṣo tó fẹ́ gbé yẹn? Olúwa fẹ́ gbé sọ́dọ̀ ọkùnrin tí ò ní value ẹ̀ dọjọ́ ogbó. A man that will not nurture you, that will not love you, that will not care for you, a man that will abandon you and isolate you. Is that the kind of a life you want to live? And some of you saw it coming, You are addicted to love. You saw it coming. Ìṣepò mọ̀. Orókò gúnlẹ̀ ògbẹ̀ pàṣí ni ó mọ̀. You are befriending somebody. Tó bá dé báyìí ó máa yó níbi ìfèrè. Tàbí kó kàn máa gbá ẹ létí ṣeré, kó máa lù ẹ́ ṣeré. You will now say, don't worry, I might change. Courtship time is to discover some things cannot change you. No, you don't change. People don't change. They modify their character. Mo sorry, gan. And some people now have personality disorder. They are sociopaths. They are psychopaths. They are narcissists. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ńláńlá mò ń sọ yẹn. Please check it online. Some who are narcissists, they cannot change. I'm so sorry. Because what changes a man? Nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ ń ṣe yóò dá o. Bí mo ṣe ń hùwà yóò dá. Ìyẹn lèèyàn ṣe máa ń change. And it's not easy for a narcissist does not even know that he has a personality disorder. He doesn't even know that he has a problem. He does not even know that he's doing something that is wrong. So it's only people that knows they are wrong. Those are the ones that can change, that can deal with their error. What I'm saying is this. Do everything in the moment of I love you, I want to marry you, to check. Ṣé nǹkan yìí ṣé mo lè gbà? Ṣé mi ò lè gbà? Èmi ò lè gbà o. And some of you hear me. You are telling me now. Many of you, many. Ibi kan mo dé yìí o courtship lásán. You are telling me, ìgbà tí mo ti fẹ́ kó ra recharge card kan fún mi rí. Má fẹ́, mo sorry. Mo kàn sọ clearly ni. Àtijọ́ tí mo ti ṣe, má pè báyìí, kò ní down. Ó máa busy, á lóun busy, ó tọ́ ló busy náà. Má fẹ́. Má ṣàlàyé later tí mo fi ní kó má fẹ́ o. Ṣé rí látijọ́ èmi nìkan má fọlẹ́, má gbálẹ̀, tí má lọ lé ẹ̀, ó ti sọ mí dọ́mọ ọ̀dọ̀. Má fẹ́. Má sọ reason ẹ̀, má fúlẹ̀ mi lóko. Mo pẹ́ táwa ní kí n fẹ́. If you are in a relationship with someone I've just mentioned, and this person is giving you distress, is making you uncomfortable, don't marry the person. People don't change in courtship. they modify their character mo ti tẹnu mọ́ títí or láti joy kíní kan kò tiẹ̀ lè fara kàn mí ṣe ló máa onífọwọ́ kò tiẹ̀ ní touch mi kò ní shake mi má fẹ́. You know why I said those things? What speaks love to you is not speaking love to him. Is not speaking what speaks love to you. Frustration ló máa bá bọ̀ ọbẹ̀ o. I have seen ẹ wò tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi báyìí orí mi á fẹ́ yí ni ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ ò dá má fẹ́. Because what gets to you tó bá ti réyàn kan tí nǹkan kan tó ń ṣe fún ẹ tó ń fún ẹ ní ọgbẹ́ ọkàn that makes you to be sleepless, to be worried, to be apprehensive, to be unhappy, don't marry the man. Don't marry the woman. If you are going to marry, torí ẹlòmíà ni I'm at court 4 years. Àwọn ọ̀wà ẹ̀mọ́dẹ̀ ti rí níbẹ̀ o mi ṣe nǹkan kan sí o. Do counselling. Let your relationship have a mediator, an intercessor, a middle person. If that happens, it's going to be easy. Very easy. The reason why I'm passionate about what I'm talking about is because you cannot. How many years do you want to live on earth and you are wearing iron dress? It can't work that way. You can't continue like that. Somebody somewhere must be able to tell himself, Bàrẹ̀ sòtọ̀rọ̀, Yorùbá ní tó bá kọjú sí ẹ kó tá, tó bá kẹ̀yìn sí ẹ kó tá, tó bá ti kù wọ́n nìkan báyìí, tún èrò ara ẹ rò. Just look at your life and tell yourself pé ṣé nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lélẹ́yìí. Hey, understand, mo ti dàgbà. Ṣẹ́rẹ́ ẹni tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Òun wà disappointed nínú relationship tẹ́lẹ̀. So fẹ́ wá nǹkan tó máa feel ẹ̀. And gbogbo slim, not too fat, very beautiful, graduate. You know, I've said it in this program. Your health is your marriage. Your wealth is your marriage. Your happiness is your marriage. The happiness of your children is your marriage. If you are not bothered about your health, you are not bothered about your wealth, you are not bothered about your happiness, ọjọ́ ogbó ńkọ́? Ngbà tó máa need èèyàn kan láti fa ẹ̀gún staircase tàbí fa ìsọ̀kalẹ̀ tó bá ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ torí àgbà tí ń dé. Is that going to be easy when your children are not happy in their marriage? They won't help you. Recently, one old woman, she was sick. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò sí Nàìjíríà o. Ẹni tán wá ní pé kó máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tó ń fi agbúrúgbó yẹn ṣe. Mo wá béèrè mo ní ṣé màmá yóò lọ́mọ ni? Wọ́n láwọn ọmọ àwọn ọmọ wọn ò sí Nàìjíríà. Bọ̀ màmá náà lé nígbà tán wà ní ọ̀dọ́ sòkòsọ́ ọmọ tó tún fẹ́ fi wọ́n sọ́dọ̀ ṣe ti rí báyìí. Dádì nǹkan àwọn ti separate tipẹ́tipẹ́ ṣẹ́rí tẹ́ bá ń ro gbogbo nǹkan tí mo máa ń sọ yìí ẹlòmíì máa bá ara ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kó tó di ọjọ́ ogbó. Ẹlòmíì máa pe ìfun ẹ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀fóró ṣákì gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wà nú ẹ̀ wàá pè wàá bá sọ̀rọ̀ torí àsìkò kan bà tó jẹ́ pé it's going to be so difficult for you to adjust. Longest journey on earth start with a step. The longest journey on this earth start with a step. You take a right step in a right direction, you get the right results. You take a right step in a right direction and you get the right result. Take a right step in a right direction and get the right result. If you take a wrong step in a wrong direction, you get a wrong result. And life is too short to just go as if you are a goat that they are going to slaughter. You have to tell yourself, what do you want? What exactly do I want from life? The moment you can determine what you want from life, you will work towards that. Ibẹ̀ yẹn gangan ló ti máa wá bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ yẹn gangan ló ti máa wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rin ìrìn àjò ayé ẹ̀ in a way that you want it. Now, a graduate, appreciate the fact that you are a graduate. It's important to be educated, but don't raise a standard of a graduate when it comes to marriage. I'm not saying you should not read, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that you might be a graduate if she's not a graduate and she has a virtue. Torí ẹlòmíì angle tí mo fẹ́ lọ lé ni pé some people have, because she's a graduate, I'm a graduate, she's handsome, I'm handsome, she's beautiful, I'm beautiful. Now get and pick a wrong relation. Yoruba English, ó lọ mú wrong person. Cherry, tó bá máa fi graduate, I'm a graduate, I'm beautiful, you are beautiful, I'm tall, you are tall, I'm slim, you are slim. Tó bá fi máa fún yín problem. Travel inward. Travel inward. Look inside of the person you want to get married to. Marry character. Marry manners. Marry good attitude. Don't marry for the beauty alone. Beauty is deceitful. Favor is vain. A woman that fears God shall be praised. When you don't see virtue, don't go there. Báwo ló ṣe máa mọ virtue? I will say it in few minutes. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. My handle is funkeadetuberu. You are going through challenges. Some things are happening to you. You don't understand. Don't call that number. Send me a text on 080-232-42389. 080-232-42389. And of course, you miss any of this episode of Shematters, you can get to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and listen to the episodes of Shematters that you have missed. A lot of people have asked me questions. This is my religion. Should I marry another person's religion? Should I go? I'm a Christian. Should I marry a Muslim? I'm a Muslim. Should I marry a Christian? I would strongly advise you, marry someone that you have the same faith. If you're a Muslim, marry a Muslim. If you're a Christian, marry a Christian. You know why? Your faith has to connect. There must be a synergy. There must be a click. Especially when, let me break it down. In Christianity, we have some sect that does not take drugs. They don't wear earrings. They don't take medication. Headache, they take drugs. A little thing, they take drugs. Some is water of prayers. That is even in Christian faith. So marry someone from the clan of your belief system, because that alone can give you trouble in marriage. Okay, your daughter is strong or sick, and you have to believe in medication, and your husband will say, ó ti sọ fún mi pé kò sábẹ́rẹ́ kò sóògùn àfó mi iye. Ìwọ ni omi kíni oògùn àtàbẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jà láti bẹ̀yẹn lọ. So even in Christianity, there are different beliefs, system, perspective to health management. Now, I know that I don't know the thorough, details of Islamic religion, but I know that some are tabligh, some are deep, some are nominal Muslims, and they are still committed Muslims, right? Now, such belief system might differ. Some believe that they have to cover their head, and whatever it is. We all have, even in our various religion, being a Christian, being a Muslim, we still have our tenets of belief. Not to talk of having to cross from one religion to the other is going to give you a problem. So I appreciate the fact that the guy said, I'm a Christian, I also want a Christian. If you're a Muslim, please marry a Muslim. If you're a Christian, marry a Christian. Don't say, I've told my fiancé, he will allow me to be going to church. You are going to just be straining yourself. I'm telling you the truth. Well, some have been able to allow their wives to go to church, and their husband to go to mosque, and their wife to go to mosque. But why would you confuse your children? I'm talking to the younger ones. Gbogbo yín kan mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni, ó yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé audience mi yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ lẹ́ni. I'm talking to the younger generation, and I'm so excited in talking to them. I want to appreciate you for listening to me today. It's been wonderful. One thing about Dr. Yinka Ayefele that intentionally I did not talk about him at the beginning of the episode is that he's a man that is highly compassionate and very humble. If you are not humble, you will stumble. I appreciate my brother, highly compassionate and very, very humble. He has blown me, he has flabbergasted me with his humility in the last few weeks. I really celebrate a leader, an icon, a very reasonable man. He reasons with you. He connects to you he connects with you, and he understands life. Ayé náà lórúkọ wọn ṣe Ayéfẹ́lẹ́. Yes, he understands life. My brother, thank you for all you do. I celebrate you from the depth of my bowels, and I respect you a lot. On behalf of the person, Dr. Nkaju Ayefele, the CEO of Fresh FM Nigeria that I've just celebrated, I want to say a very big thank you to all our listeners today. It's been wonderful. It's been amazing. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. My handle is funkeadetuberu. My YouTube channel is funkeadetuberu. Like and subscribe. On behalf of every wonderful people with me in the studio today, thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate you dearly. Please send me a text. Don't call that number. Voice note, text message, or WhatsApp text. It's still the same text. Please don't call the number 080 232 42389.